Ba-da-ba, I was gonna go to class. Da-da-da, I was gonna break some... Oh. What's good? What's good? While everyone is just rolling in, what's going on, Caden? Glad to have you here, bro. I'm glad you're the first guy here. I'm sure out of a fair few others to come. But let's do it. I'm setting everything up on my end, bro. All right. Good morning. Everyone's rolling in. Everyone's rolling in. It's what we like to see. We are fired. Fired up on a Tuesday. It's what we want. It's what we want. Happy Diwali. Happy Diwali. Absolutely. Happy Diwali indeed. Hi, it's been a while. I didn't see you live. Skymez, you've been sleeping on the boy. I've been firing here every Tuesday. We do not miss a Tuesday. Oh. So just, why? Every week someone rolls in and goes, my voice is weird. How's the mic this week? Alright. If you guys don't know, I've just recorded a bunch of YouTube videos for all of you. So, all in all, I need my mic to be as good as possible. How is the mic? Happy Diwali, absolutely. Good, the mic is perf, love. Alright, great. Happy days. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Let me, as I always start the stream, just run through everything I've got to do, and then we can chat as much shit as we want. Alright, let's run this up. This week has been it's been one of my bigger weeks, if I'm honest. I've done multiple 15-hour days these past 2 days. Let's have a look. What have we got? Match trader improvements, FAQ section on the dashboard. Dashboard facelift coming soon. Website makeover coming soon. We have also got some massive payouts for NLF. Halloween promo is going to be coming for 3 days. And then we've got, as always, 2 10Ks, 4 5Ks, and 10K worth of points to roll out. So let's fucking have it. Let's have it. Let's have it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very, very excited to be here with all of you. I'm going to run through the chat, make sure I haven't missed anything really quick. First things first. For any of my Indians in here, can you guys tell me what Diwali is? I work with a lot of Indians, and we have a lot of people from India at the moment that work and help with NLF. So this really is the beginning or first time I've actually ever heard about it. That does show you I am uncultured, but ultimately I would love to know more. I've never heard about this, so please. And if you Indians in here in the chat, it's a festival, hell yeah, tell me more. All right, I never missed, just that I never won. Fair. What else we got? The mic is good. All right, everyone's happy with the mic. Happy Diwali. I'm loving to see a lot of Indians in here. This is awesome. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, wait, hold on. I just noticed. Where is Batman? You alive, bro? Oh, Batman's here. Never mind. Okay, cool. Never in my life did I think I'd be concerned about Batman's whereabouts, but here we are. All right, awesome. This is how we're going to do. So wait, let me finish the chat. Then I'm going to roll into a couple things I want to talk about first. I'm going to take control, and then we're going to have some fun. All right, what do we got? You're doing great. NLF is going to be Lord of Prop Firms one day. Hell yeah, I like it. I like it. I do agree. And that is a bit of a notion I'm going to talk about for a little bit in today's stream. Sort of what I've been working on. And when I say I mean all of us at NLF in the past week. So yeah, we'll get into that for sure. Another awesome week. Diwali is a festival. Let me know if I'm saying Diwali correctly as well. I wanted to ask what is the meaning of Diwali. There we go. So any of my Indians in here, feel free to let everyone in the chat know a little bit more about what this festival is. Kindly bring the 5K account around to $13. Some other firms are doing it. Introduce stall a light account. Yeah, okay, I'll look into that for sure. That's something I've got to do this week actually, is look into our competitors. Yes, please reduce the 5K two-step to $13. Some other firms are doing it. Interesting. Okay, we'll take it into consideration. Diwali, also called Deepavali or Deepawali, is the Hindu festival of the lights, with variations celebrated in other Indian religions such as Jainism and Sikhism. It symbolizes a spiritual victory. There you go. All right, everyone in here. So good watch live. Awesome. All right. Everyone in here, it is Diwali festival for all the Indians out there. So everyone be excited for all of them. Time to take control, I think. Let's get into it. Let's talk about the first few things going on at NLF at the moment. So for all of my match trader platform traders, or everyone in here trading on Match Trader, you would have seen this update in the last day or so. I'm going to remove the overlay and I'm going to remove the green screen. But all in all, this is the new platform. Now, it is not finished. I want to make that clear. This is not done in its entirety, and I will show you what I'm talking about. If we jump down here into light mode, you can see that the platform is very much still that basic match trader platform. There is no color schemes. As you can see, we are not blue by any means. So definitely still tweaks that need to be made to this, but all in all, the first round of tweaks have been done. And what I will say is that is exactly how NLF does everything. It's not something that we build and then launch. We always just go and get things done, and then we fix it after they've been done. So this is not the final product, but ultimately this is the first improvement, in my opinion, to the match trading platform. So that is one thing that is now being done. We worked on this yesterday, and we will continue to make a few more critiques to it today. Now, as I mentioned just before, the NLF dashboard as well is having a bit of a facelift. I don't think I'm going to be showing anything personal here. I won't click profile just in case. But all in all, the dashboard right now looks pretty stock standard. I do think the only major thing to the dashboard right now that'll change will probably be just the chart graphic and maybe the colors. But ultimately, the sort of big addition to the dashboard today is it is just another area where you can jump on and look at our FAQs. Obviously, you can see we've had a bit of a typo. I knew this was here. But all in all our FAQs are now on our dashboard, which further means no one has an excuse to say they didn't know the rules. You've got it on the website. You've got 24/7 moderators in the Discord if you need to know anything further about the rules, and now you have it in the dashboard as well. So we continue to maintain the notion that you must know all the rules. We do not hide any rules. We do not have any hidden rules. The only thing that is there is that you need to read the rules. So all in all, do what you should do and go and check out all the rules, make sure they're all done. I've now looked back at chat and I can see a bunch of messages have been deleted. So what have I missed? That is the two main things I wanted to touch, which was the dashboard and the match trader improvement. I will speak about very briefly the NLF V2 that is coming, or version 2 of NLF. I will maybe sneak peek the new website as well, but we will get into that a little bit later in stream. So I feel like I've been ignoring you guys for the past couple minutes. So what we're going to do is I'm going to read through the chat, and then we're going to give away our first set of rewards for everyone who has shown up tonight and joined in with the community. So what have we got? If I win, I will be consistent with my trades. You could copy them in live market and we both see profit. Win-win situation. Scores, I believe I would be committing some sort of crime if I did that. But I love the affirmation. I love the confidence. What else have we got? I had to go home and get onto the live. That's it. That's commitment, my friend. All right, now, John Ralph, I want you to know I'm backing you to win on that spin. Remove consistency from the front stage of a giveaway account. Not a chance. Buy an account if you don't want consistency. Can you congratulate my country, Morocco, on winning the World Cup under 20s? Hell yeah, I can. I assume you're talking about soccer. If you are, big ups Morocco under 20s. I don't know if it's male or female, but that's awesome. All right, every country winning is good. Match Trader MT5 is enough. That's good to know. I do think we will introduce a third platform, but that is a very, very long time away. There is a problem with the green. You can't see the TP with the green font. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Where? What do you mean? Let me know. Who said this? SkyMez. Let me know what you mean. Do you mean? Let's see. If I go onto Forex, let's see. Bang. Okay, that is, yeah. See, we are finding slight tweaks already. Look at us go. There you go. Very good man. Very good man. SkyMez, we definitely have some tweaks we need to do. That's good to see. All right. What else have we got? Can you add journaling tab to? I like it. I like it. SkyMez, this is exactly what we want. Journaling tab to trading dashboard. All right. Drop your suggestions as well. All right. I have to spam through the chat now. So I'm going to read through everything and then we are going to do the first spin. So it looks good. You can't pass that. What are we talking? Any promo going on right now for 100K? Indy, we have 2 promos related to 100K right now. If you are interested in either. Number 1 is 50% off all challenges using BOGO 50. So 50% off 100K is included in that. And then the obvious second option is now, for the first time ever, we have released 100 for 100. Don't know how long it's going to be released. And this is actually something I will get into after, because I'm not going to lie to you guys and say we're doing a spin in 5 minutes and talk for the next 10. So I will talk about the 100 for 100 along with all the other special accounts in a moment. The dashboard now represents real activity of a trader. It's good. When is more code coming back? Where is that? Tetris or Tertius Filius. What a name. Let me know more. What do you mean about when is code more coming back? What about listing your firm on the trusted prop? Honestly, I understand a lot of Nigerians, or at least a lot of Africans, to I guess cover the whole continent, love the trusted prop. Doesn't do a lot for us. And honestly, listing with the trusted prop means nothing. This is what I mean. I'm going to talk about this and then I'll keep trying to churn through the chat. The trusted prop or any other review site ultimately is paid. So you can be a scammy firm, you can be the most legit firm. If you pay to be on there, nothing else really changes, if you know what I mean. So at the end of the day, paying to be on a review site doesn't mean a lot, and it doesn't do a lot in terms of business return as well. How does daily drawdown work? That's another big question. All right, Nelson, I'm gonna pin your. I'm gonna leave the chat at Nelson after I answer this question. I'm gonna answer daily drawdown, and then I'm gonna put in the first sheet. Let's do that. So, Nelson, how does daily drawdown work? Great question. Let's hypothetically use the 4% daily drawdown, because I believe that's around about the middle drawdown percentage we have for offer. Daily drawdown resets every single day at midnight UTC time zone. We don't have it for every specific time zone. So for me, I'm from Australia. Mine's AEST. I know a lot of the customer support teams from West Africa time. The reason we have it at UTC midnight is it sort of is the general time zone across the planet. So every day at midnight, your highest benchmark between your balance and your equity, so whichever one is higher, will be taken, and that 4% will be calculated by the higher number, and then that will be your new daily drawdown for that day. So if your starting balance is 100,000 and you're $10,000 in profit on a trade at midnight UTC, that means you're at $110,000 in profit, or $110,000 in equity on the account, even though you haven't closed it. That will calculate your new daily drawdown. So 4% of 110,000, which is 4,400. I believe, someone fact check me if that maths is correct. But ultimately, that is how it is now done. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the first form into the chat, fill it out. I'll give it 2 minutes. I'm going to answer everyone else's question while we go along. So I've just dropped the form in. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go. Let's do the first one. Don't get too excited. It's just going to be points, but let's have it. Now, while that is going on, what else have we got? Skymez, if you can't attend lives because of college, I'm never going to be upset. Education's very important, my friend. Volume. Professor, when you put the TP, you can't see the price on it. I know, Skymez, you're right. Big ups Morocco, I agree. What's this one? Spin. What else have we got? Oh, my thing's bugging out. Okay. Where do I change to white background on Match Trader? I will show you that in a second, Modi. How can I put my name in spin with the that? What is this? Bro, I love you. Oh, I love you too. Batman, don't delete I love you messages. This is nice. He said giveaway winner. Fair enough. 5k for $13. Why is everyone yearning over 5k for 13 bucks? What is this? 5k for $5. All right, fair enough. Like the video stacking code. Okay. Well, Tertius, I will speak about that in just a minute. I will talk about the stacking code along with that. Just put a reminder down. What else have we got? Oh, the voice is low today. I think the voice is as high as I can possibly make it, ladies and gentlemen. I can't lie. I'll just talk into my mic as much as I possibly can. How about that? Alright, what do we got? Giveaway winner. Please bring back blah blah blah. There's something in drawdown. Chill, guys. Guys, please respect. I miss bread. Alright. Low voice. Everyone. Spencer, go. NLF. Alright, everyone seems to be spamming. How is my voice, by the way? Is it still low? I'm trying my best here. It doesn't seem like I can get my mic to be where it needs to be, apparently. How is this? Is this better or worse? It looks lower. Too loud now? Why is everyone spamming? Need to buy a new mic? Yeah, apparently so. Should we do it? Now it's better? Okay, perfect. Friends, never forget. I can always go back to the jabbers. Alright? You know what? We are going to go back to the jabbers. They're not even on. But I feel like for a bit of throwback, let's put them on. Alright, let's do it. Let's spin. Let's spin like we used to spin, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to do it in style. Alright, we got 42 entrants. I haven't even checked how many people are in stream. Let's have a look. 46 concurrent viewers. Holy shit. My life is awesome. Alright, let me pull up a third form as well while I wait. And ladies and gentlemen, it's time to spin. Like I said, do not get overly excited. It's just for points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Alright, that's how we're going to do it. We're going to do points first. Two 5k batches of points, and then next set of spins is going to be 3 5ks, and then the last set of spins is going to be 5k, 2 10ks. If you win points, you can win an account after. That's what I'm going to say, because points are just sort of thing. I don't want the points. No one wants the points, but someone's going to get the points. All right, someone's getting points. Let's go. Let's spin. Jabber's on. Who is going home with some points? Build up your bank. Go buy yourself some accounts. Who put in Bard? That's fucking hilarious. All right. Ooh. Damn. So Shank_12. Never seen the name. And that is okay, because you're leaving today with 5k points, my friend. Now, let's get the points out the way. Second one is a go. Jabbers are on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's be excited. Let's fire up a little bit, because after this, it's all accounts that we're giving away. 40k of accounts to be given away after this stream. I was going to say if Bard won, I would have lost it. Oh, Anuj. I think Anuj won last week, but it's points, so it's fine. All right, now I know. I've got to pull it away. Get the jabbers away. I'm going to pull the spinner away. The spinner will come back in a little bit. All right. So let me do my thing. Let me talk to you guys. Let me read chat. All right, but Anuj and Sashank are walking away with some points. How do I enter the wheel? We will do the second spin a little bit later. So let's get into it. What I want to discuss today is something that's sort of just come out into the woodworks. And what I mean is in the past 48 hours, we have made the decision to launch NLF V2. Now, what I mean by this is a lot's going to change. We're going to do a lot more discount related promos, and we're going to say goodbye to the special accounts for a while. I know. All in all, the sneak peek I will give, and to answer one of our members in here before, Tertius something. Your name is very similar to Tetris, but all in all, we're going to be getting rid of these special accounts, and one thing that will become a lot more prominent will be those stackable accounts. But all in all, the dashboard, the platforms, the website, everything is going to take that leg up. Like I said, we are going to be improving the look of the dashboard. We are going to be improving the functionality of it. Things like the journaling tab are going to be major leg ups. SkyMez, that was your suggestion just before. So all in all, let me make this clear. Anyone who already has an account will keep their account. All right, we just will not continue selling the special accounts. So if you have that 20K for $20, that 50K for $50, or you want it, the next 10 days is where you can get it, because once it's gone, I don't believe we're going to be bringing it back, because NLF V2 is where shit gets even more real than what it already is. All right, I think you can see in the last month we've made a lot of minor improvements, aka the stream setup being one of them. The NLF YouTube is not only coming back, but is coming back more active. But how many likes are we at? I don't want to show off the website just yet if I don't see how many likes. There's no shot we had 48 concurrents and there's 17 likes. If we get the like count to 35 likes, there's 39 people in here, so it's possible. I will do a sneak peek of the new website and the new look of NLF before we launch it at the end of the month. All right, now, while that is happening, I'm going to let the likes do its thing for the next 2 minutes, see what happens there. I'm going to quickly read through chat. The voice is too low. Do your thing, King. Oops, almost stopped at my name. If you don't want points, give them to me. You heard it first. Fikri Ilham Ramadan wants your points. If you don't want them, give it to him. Oh, okay. I assume my mic setting is good. I haven't heard any bad things about it. Okay, let's have a look. I answered your question more, Jammy. I pray I win an account today. You know what, Nefemi, I'm praying for you too. And no, I am not married. Yeah. Did you buy the NLF panel, the LED one? No. I messaged the Asian chick about it. She never got back to me. So I've postponed that. I'm more focused on bringing new stuff to you guys than worried about like a cool little logo for my background. All right. How many likes are we at? 25 likes. Nope. I ain't giving you guys a sneak peek if I don't see more. So I will move on to the next thing. I will show the dashboard and I'll show the new platform or the updated Match Trader platform after. But let me shout out a couple people because I did this one just before. Someone actually, yeah. NLF merch is something I've actually been meaning to do. I don't know whether the trader or not has posted this yet. I know for a fact that he has it because I sent him the email about an hour and a half before stream. But let me see if he has. But firstly, congrats to Ankita. Ankita, 10K account, was able to pull over 6%. This is actually an 8% payout, I believe, because 800, and then after profit split and processing fee, Ankita was able to still walk away with 6%, which is unreal. 6% on a 100K account is $6,000. It's an extra digit here, which is incredible. That's not life-changing money, but you're living a good life if you're able to get one of those payouts every single month. So unreal there. But I want to give a shout out to this guy. You can already see the little tab. NLF's biggest payout to date, Sebastian Morgan, one of our first funded 100K partners, was able to pull in over not only a 2% payout, but was able to pull in right now the biggest NLF payout to date. Over 2K off one account. I believe this was his first payout as well. So now his payout cap goes from 2% or 3% to 8%. So I'm very, very excited to see in the next 2 weeks what Sebastian is able to do on his account and to see how much he's able to come in with next payout. All in all, I'm praying he doesn't blow the account, but I'm very, very excited for Sebastian. I'm very, very keen to see what he's able to come back to me with in a couple of weeks and what payout he will be getting next. But let's have a look. Let's go into it. Let's look at the like counter. 29 likes, 35, and I will run up the new look of the NLF V2, the little quick preview. So let me read through this and then we will, what's the time? You know what, we might just do second spin in 5 minutes. Let me read through this. What do we got? 20 subscribers left to 1K. All right, you guys better start subscribing as well. We got a 1K goal and we've got a 35 like goal as well. Grateful to be a part of this. I just like now, so like everyone else, go like. Absolutely. You look handsome, founder. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. My skin's looking good, I will say. What do you think? Nah, I'm fucking around. Nah, thank you. Missing out on marriage, broski. Hey, it's because I ain't married. Don't mean I ain't got a good woman in my life, all right? I can do 2 things at once. I'll get married when I need to get married. Right now, I'm just building the life I want. By the way, how did you come up with NLF? Great question. I was on my couch. New Year's Eve talking with a very close family member about the next business to start, and because he knew how much trading I did, we brainstormed a prop firm. And now, all in all, Next Level Funded was one of the big ones. It had to have funded in the name. I wanted everyone, when they saw the business's name, funded, prop firm. That was the main thing. And then Next Level, I guess the idea behind that was, all right, it's kind of corny, but it was ultimately, how can I take prop firms to the next level? I think I'm a pretty smart dude. What can I do that will make a trader's experience go from here with prop firms to here? And ultimately, I wouldn't say I'm really fulfilling that just yet. And I don't say that sad or negative. I say that very excited, because ultimately what it means is there's still so much work to do. If you guys think this is a lot or we're making massive changes, you've seen nothing yet. All right, there is so much work left to do. And if we've been able to do this in 6, 7, 8 months, just wait till you see what we do after 2, 3, 4 years. All right, so plenty more to come. Now, that's a joke. There's 35 likes or 34 likes on stream. I'm going to be petty. I'm going to wait for one more, and then I will show you the first look at the new website. And I might even take you through 1 or 2 pages as well. But I will finish off the chat. If I get to that 35 like mark, I will show you a quick run through the new website, and then we will also do a spin of 3 5K accounts. Congrats. I'll catch up soon. Congrats to her. That's unreal. Is there any affiliate program in NLF? Well, there's a couple things here. First things first, let's pull this up. This is, and there's 37 likes. All right, let's do multiple things at once. So, first things first, we posted this today. All right, as you can see with NLF, we're slowly improving. All right, there's a couple, these I actually believe I'm going to be either pulling down. I think I'm going to be removing these videos and replacing them with updated ones. Regardless, we've got a few thumbnails now coming in. Ultimately though, if you're asking about the affiliate program, you've got it here. All right. So you want to watch the affiliate program? Here's where you do it. Look at my big head.
Level Funded.
All right. Anyway, I think it's time we get into it. There's 35 likes on the stream. I think I'll do a sneak peek. This is going to be the next and newest version of the NLF website. And I'm pulling my head to the corner so you guys can see it all, but this is the run through. Alright, this is what V2 NLF is going to look like. A lot more serious, a lot cleaner, a bigger step up. There's one thing here. This is our current product UI we've just put here for now just to sort of fill the space. But this little section here is without a doubt going when this goes live. I believe these two things are going to go at the end of the month. Special accounts and 3 steps. That does not mean giveaway accounts will not be 3 steps anymore. But I believe when it comes to purchases, we will just be removing 3 steps entirely. So it'll be 1, 2, instant, and extras, and potentially the rare, very rare special account, but I don't believe so. You scroll down, you got the reviews, you got a few things that make us different. You've got the obvious email section. You've got your boy with the handsome head. And then if you keep going down, you've got a couple nice certificates, the 14-day payouts and top-ups, and the Discord section at the bottom. You know what I'll do? I will show you the overhaul of the affiliate page as well. It should work. Oh, this is it. Affiliate page. That is incorrect. So this is obviously, like I said, a very, very early run through of what NLF's program is going to look like. All in all though, like I said, just a little sneak peek. And I'm going to delete the tab entirely because no one else is going to get to see it. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, I think NLF has been doing fabulous for the past couple months, but it's time to get serious. It's time to get more serious. Alright? And that means everything. It means seeing if we can somehow brand MT5. I don't know if that's possible, but if we can add our own colors to MT5, that would be dope. Improving the Match Trader platform and everything else. So yeah, there's very good stuff coming. I will say, while we're spoiling and just while I'm giving away feeling good and letting you know about the few little things coming, we will be doing 50% off instant funding accounts for Halloween, and we'll leave it at that. I still got to keep some mystery, so we'll leave it at that. There's a few more things coming. I will not talk about them just yet. And ultimately, unfortunately, everything else has been a lot more business related. I wish I could come to you guys with even more updates and more things, but unfortunately not. What have we got here? Nah, I'm a grown man. You can't say 6'7" in a chat and then also say you're a grown man. Choose the winner from my heart. I can't remember the saying. Think with your head, not your heart, or vice versa. You think you'll buy a Conan seg like TJR? Not a Conan seg if I had the money. But yeah, without a doubt. I want to drive a very, very nice car one day. There's no question about it. The website's looking sharp. That's clean. NLF V2. The old website was so packed with images and so. Hi, Professor. That is real next level funded. Nice. Good. I like to see this. I like to see the positive feedback and the excited. What's the commissions on the affiliate program? It starts at 10% and then works its way up to 17.5% with extra perks like your own affiliate trading account. You will also get discount codes. There's a lot to go into it, but that is definitely something we are looking to improve as well, is give even more perks. Like one thing we're doing at the moment is we pay all of our affiliates blue ticks on Twitter or X. So there's little things you'll get if you become an affiliate and a serious affiliate. Can we see instant pro accounts which have 30 to 40% off rule or no consistency rule at all, but those instant accounts should be more expensive because of easier rules? Yeah, I think you can. I think the only... you know what? Yeah, actually, probably. Because with the removal of special accounts and instant special accounts and 3 steps, having a instant pro account of some sort would be a pretty good idea. I mean, per referral, what is the commission? Same thing. Doesn't matter if it's per referral, per customer, whatever. It is always scaling percentage. Professor, I watched every live video but haven't received any points. Have you, B. Azim, have you messaged the ticket section about your points? SkyMez, if you're looking into the website, believe me, there is plenty of little tweaks and stuff that still need to be made. It is just, yeah, ultimately the very bare bones, but I wanted to talk to you about it. The people, okay, yeah. Don't let it cost from your pocket, sir. If profit is much, then only put MT5. Dino, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? That is sick. Let's go. Spoiler surprise. Congrats on the V2. Where do you see NLF in 5 years' time? I see NLF paying out $1 million a year to traders. I think that's a good goal. Can I ask why 3 steps? Why are we removing 3 steps? I think it's just because it's not a wanted account. In terms of purchased accounts, 3 steps I would say make up less than 5% of all the sales at NLF. Tony, I did read your message. Let me do this in a sec. Bro, you are using live or prop capital? Simulated funds, if that's what you're asking, VJ. Are you planning on getting MetaQuote license certification? Down the track, it's not something we're looking at necessarily right now, but the people we work with have their licensing all up to date, which is nice. What personality traits or habits have you seen prominent amongst NLF's best traders? Very calm people. Very, very calm people. Very, I guess, very generic to say, but you can tell. You can tell who's very calm, who's very cool in stressful moments, and then who's gets very agitated very quickly. And obviously they are not the ones making the money or passing the challenges. Can you buy an account with its original price? John Ralph, what do you mean? Does any firm work with CRM? Every firm needs a CRM. A CRM for the prop firms or the prop industry is completely different to, I would say, almost every other industry out there, because it's trading related information and data and stuff like that. It's not sales flows or sort of text flows or anything like that. It's a different sort of management software entirely. What else have we got? Likes more than watching. Nice. Oh, actually, is there more likes than watching? 40 likes, 40. No, there's 43 watching. All right, I've talked enough shit. It's 10 past 11. We've been talking for 40 minutes. Let's do this. Second spin is about to go down, and we're going to do 3 5Ks. All right, so let's take a leg up. Let's be a little bit better. Let's get some 5Ks rolling out. I will step off camera for about 2 seconds. I'll let everyone do their thing, and then we will spin the second set of wheel. Let's run it, baby. Let's run it. Cram back into this thing. I do it at least once a stream. I pull that. All right, people are slowly coming back in. Come on. People are slowly coming back in. Let's get a few more opt-ins. I need to see a few more NLFs in the chat before we run it. 35. How many people are watching stream? It says there's 47. All right, 2 more, I'd say. 1 or 2 more opt-ins. And I think we're good to go. Very keen. Very, very keen. It'll be exciting to see who wins this. 38 opt-ins. I will go. I love when people actually misclick and do NFL. I don't know why. It makes me laugh. All right, 39 opt-ins. 40 opt-ins. Let's go. That should be everyone. Basilil, I see you're here as well, my friend. Good to have you. Oh, there's 41 now. What lemon came last minute? Oh, it's not. 42. All right, people are making... How are there more opt-ins than people? All right, I'm leaving it at 42. Bye-bye, whoever missed out. Unfortunately, you will have to join in on the last one, but don't stress. The last one is the best one. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's do this again, shall we? Can I make my head a little bit bigger? Nope, apparently not. How do I do this? Let's go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, there is 42 people on the wheel, but only 3 people can walk away with a 5K account. Whoever is saying I can't see my name, I can't see anyone's name. I see a bunch of text. So, let's go. 5K up for grabs. There's 3 of them. Let's go. Who's walking home with the first 5K community account? It is going to be not Professor Batman. Alright, my boy Stinhood the Kid. Stinwho? Stinwho the Kid _ 40861. Welcome to the club. You are now an NLF trader, my friend. Good for you. On to the next one. Who's taking home 5K number 2? Alright, it's time to move my big head out the way, I think. Let's put it back to where it should be. Alright, who's winning account number 2? Let's find out. It's going to be Krishna Goshi. Oh, Krishna Joshi. What a name. I respect it. 5K number 2 going to Krishna. Big, big dubs. I'm going to read the chat. I'm going to build up some suspense, you know? There's a third 5K we're going to give out. Let me quickly read the chat. You know, let me tease you a little bit. Tease you. What else we got? Should I have filled the form in again? Yes. We do a new form every single spin. Spin the wheel. Let's go. Link for the Google form, please. Oba, you are late. I'm sorry, my friend. There is something called 2. Adiya Yang 2. Alright, I will make sure she doesn't get a second account then. Should be 1 minute timeout for everyone because chat is very fast and not everyone get their answer. Faraz, tell me more. I remember the old days where like there was only 15 to 20 names and still I couldn't win an account. Dennis, we get bigger with time, my friend. Enough teasing. Final account to roll out. Let's do this, ladies and gentlemen. The final of this one. And then we got a 5K and 2 10Ks to give away. End of stream. So let's run it up, you know. Who's walking away with the last 5K of this little segment of the stream? It is going to be Kent. It's not Kent, unfortunately. It's not Kent at all. Mavise Arthur Pierre. What a name. Why don't I have a name like that? Let me talk to my parents when I get home. Mavise. Well done, young blood. Well done, my friend. You've been able to pull out the last 5K of that segment. Now, we have 15 to 20 minutes left of stream to go. All right. And we got 2 more accounts to give away. 2 more is in 1 5K and 2 10Ks. But we'll do it at the end of stream. SkyMez, if you do not calm down, my friend, I will have to do nothing more than to take some actionable force by Batman to pause you. Alright. Nah, jokes aside, let's run it up. All in all, like I said, I feel like I've run through everything. I'm not going to show the new website or NLF V2 again. Alright, you lucky people got to have that once and once off. But just in case, all in all, I will run through the very few announcements we had. Like I said, one being the updated match trader. It just looks pretty. It's the same match trader as before, but now it's nice and pretty. I think you all like it a lot more. I had a lot of negative feedback yesterday, but I know this about my traders. They don't know everything off the bat. It takes them a little bit of time. But I think we're getting a lot more attention now. And as well as the updated FAQ section in the dashboard is now live as well. Is another way to quickly see all of our rules if you have any concerns. Obviously, you can see there is a little bit of a bug going on at the moment, but that's how we do it at NLF. We always get it out to you guys early and then fix after. Now, the only last thing I wanted to talk about for any of the newcomers in the stream before we go back to just general chit chat and do our last spin of the stream is shout out one more time to my boy Sebastian Morgan with the biggest and first 2K plus payout. All right, I want to shout him out again. because it's a huge milestone not only for all of our traders, but ultimately for me as well. All right, this is my firm, and I'm very, very proud to be in this position. So good on my boy Sebastian Morgan, or as Lloyd would say, Morgan Freeman. Now, let's go. Let's finish the chat strong. How many people are here? 49 concurrent. That is dope. We've got 5 more minutes of chit chat, and then we will run up our final form, and we will do our very, very last spin of the stream. And someone, or 2 people actually, going home with 10K accounts. Now, I want you to know I've already pasted the form link into my little messenger bubble. It is going to come when I say so. What have we got left? Let's finish it up. Spencer, SkyMez is saying that he is the last winner and he had already won. Oh. That was really bad miscommunication. SkyMez, what was your name? Was it Krishna? Let me know. SkyMez, let me know what your name was, and we will sort out an extra 5K. Okay, Mavisi. Alright, SkyMez, thank you for being very honest. I will message the team to let them know to take you off of cooldown. So if you do get landed on at the end of stream, you can still win an account. Alright. Someone made a very good point in here. Why is Bard not active on Discord? I don't know. I do know. Bard's a very, very busy man, but I have been speaking with him recently, and that is one thing I have made very clear to him. Bard is going to purposely put away a bit of time every Sunday. I know a lot of you guys still like to be active in stream or active in the Discord on the Sundays. So Bard knows now he's going to be active every half an hour on a Sunday and just chit chat with you guys, answer any questions. But that is something that he is more focused on at the moment. I know where he is at with his personal life and his businesses as well. So I've let him sort of step away a little bit outside of the streams. His biggest one is to give that trading education and advice on his streams. But there will definitely be a time Bard comes into the firm and is a lot more active. Don't you worry. Keen for the last one. Shotgun winning. I respect it. Wow, what an amazing payout. What is these? Spin again. He was one time, I guess. Sometimes he answers some questions on Discord. There you go. No, I agree. Bard will definitely come back onto the Discord a lot more. And ladies and gentlemen, there's 5 minutes left to stream. I'm not going to spin for another 5 minutes. So, it's up to you. We can sit here and do nothing for the next 5 minutes, or you guys can take the opportunity advantage and put in some suggestions. Anything you guys want to see changed, anything you guys want to see added, and don't ask me to do like 1K for $1 accounts or something. Make them good questions. Do a Wordle. That is nuts. You look like Dolph Lundgren actor. That is actually not the last. That's not the first time I've been told that. I got told that by a couple Arab guys when they were cutting my hair. Very rogue place to get told I look like someone, but that is where. For any of the young guys out there, for anyone that is not ever been a fan of Rocky, this is who I apparently look like. What do you think? Hold on. If I do this, what happens? Close? No? Alright. Back to trade talk. Let's get back to actually doing what we meant to do, which is talk about trading. Alright, let's go. What else have we got? Do Wordle, NLF. Okay, what is my favorite pair? My favorite pair and least favorite pair at the same time was GBP USD. It's what made me the most money. It's also what lost me the most money. So yeah, GBP USD was always it was the final pair I traded. That's what I would say. USD pairs suck right now. I have no idea. I haven't looked at a chart in a long time, unfortunately. What about 5K for $13? Here's the thing with 5K for $13. The first things first is 5K for $13. If that's what every other firm is doing, we already have to beat it. So we can't match it at 5K at $13. It's boring. We'd always have to beat it. That's number one. Second thing is with 5K for $13 is I don't like it. Why? So many questions. Why did you choose to price it at $13? Is it because it's just a cheap number? Is it because it's Halloween? Why? Why not 15? Why not 10? And then there's so many more questions that come after that. Is like, what's these firms' risk like? I would love to know what firms are offering this deal. When I hear these things as an owner, there are 1,000 different questions that go through my head more than just $5K for $13. That's why. How did I make my first strategy? If I'm going to take your question for face value, my first strategy was support and resistance. That is it. And it didn't work. So that's what I mean. If your question is what was my first profitable strategy, that's a little bit different. But my first ever strategy was purely support and resistance on the 4 hour and the 1 hour time frame. Was not a good strategy. I really like the new website. It's fire, and the new Match Trader UI is hard too. Good, man. Dennis, see, this is why I didn't look at the criticism before. Tertius Filius, you will see a stacking coupon code come into the Discord this week. You will also see it happen multiple times every week in November moving forward. That'll be one of the things we swap out when we move away from special accounts. Can we have a trading competition? Bruv, you guys are either new or you don't pay attention to the NLF socials. Let me move my head this way. This has been live for 3 whole weeks. 3 weeks this has been live, and it has 3 weeks left to go. All right, we will be announcing at the end of the month, with 2 weeks left to go, our top performers of the current competition. But ultimately, I don't think we'll ever do a competition again after this. All right, this has not only been a loser for us in terms of cost or in terms of earnings, which is fine. It's not that expensive. But the big one is you guys begged for it and then no one went into it. So you guys have to be more clear. If you want a free trading competition or something, that's one thing. But then if we're going to do paid rewards, like we did a $1,000 USDT giveaway in our last competition, this one is, I think it's like 130K worth of accounts, as well as a $600 US TradingView subscription. Ultimately, I don't think we'll do a competition again after this. Brothers from another mother. There you go. I like it. VJ, what's your question? Ask it again. Let's go into it. What are the last couple ones? Are you still trading or focus on building the best platform for future traders? The latter. I have not traded in months now. That's why I do not give out any real trading advice, because it would be very wrong for me to give our traders advice when I have not traded myself. Bard still trades daily. I am 100% focused on the firm, without a doubt. When I say I do 12, 15-hour days working, it is all on the firm, or it's on one other project, but that is like 5% of my daily work. Do I watch footy? Nope. I don't watch any sport except the UFC. Chart pattern, Clinton, tell me more. What do you think of ICT, Mr. Founder? I don't know. I never got into ICT. I always knew the stereotype he was old and boring, or boring at the very least, not old per se, but I never got into it. Were you able to become profitable in trading? Yes. So just before, I was profitable probably for the last year, and then when I knew, okay, I had more than enough funds to get into the prop space as an owner, that's when I chose to make the pivot, because it wasn't money that stopped me from trading. It was the boredom and what I was doing. Trading's a very patient game. I'm a very impatient person. Obviously not impatient enough to not be a decent trader, but ultimately I like to work 24/7. So not being able to trade whenever I wanted to was not enjoyable, I guess. Okay. Alright, I'm going to answer these last couple questions and then time to do the last spin. You know what? Yeah, no, that's what we're going to do. Were you ever able... Oh, okay, I just read that question. Do we still need to re-enter our email for the last spin? Nefemi, probably, if the form doesn't take... I think the form takes the email. I think it requires the email, so yes, you will have to. Total, how many members have joined the competition? Faraz, I believe it's now less than 30. So I don't think it's more than 30. Guys, hit the like button as you subscribe to the channel. Nelson, I might have to make you a mod. Just like pay you $5 a stream. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep letting everyone know to like the stream. Can we talk in ticket? SkyMez probably depends on what it is. Talk with the team first. If you need me, they'll tag me. I don't get in tickets anymore. Professor, I'm a businessman and know people's minds that much like anything at $13. Be Azim. That logic doesn't make sense. How would that work? Would you still be able to compete in it now and still maybe win? Yes. All right. To wrap up all the kind of questions, I think the last question is the trading competition. So I will wrap this up and then I will quickly go into the last thing and we'll go there. Someone just said I look like Justin Gaethje. I don't know whether to take that as a compliment or a insult, but that's okay. All right. Last questions for anyone wondering about the competition. There is still 3 weeks left to go. So the competition ends on the 15th of November. So there's 10 days left of this month, and then there's 15 days of November. So you still have over 3 weeks, or I think it's like 20 trading days left to trade in the competition. A very simple competition. Everyone, the overall goal, everyone starts with a 100K account. The person with the most profit at the end of the competition is the winner, and then the second most profit will take home second, third most profit will take home third, and then fourth will take home fourth, and so on. These are the top 5. So the first one is a year TradingView subscription and a 50K account. Second one is a 50K and $100 NLF voucher. Third is 20, fourth is 10, fifth is 5. All worth more, even so I made this very important, all worth more than the $15. So even if you came in 5th, you're still walking away with something that costs more than the initial entry. Now, who was the guy that said I look like Justin Gaethje? Scarecrow, don't stress. I'm not actually offended. It's all good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's more than enough talking. Let's get into the final spin, shall we? There is 53 concurrent people in here. I pray I sent in the right form. Oh no. Oh no, ladies and gentlemen, I believe I sent in the wrong form. Oh no, I lie. I sent in the right one. We're all good. All right, I'm going to step off screen for just a second. I'm going to let you guys do your thing for another minute, and then we will spin 2 5Ks, 2 10Ks. Look at that. Done, mate. Who's not subscribed is gay. I don't mind a bit of brain rot in my chat, if I'm honest. Still a young guy. SkyMez, why bye-bye? I must win today, Steve, not a chance. Nah, we'll see. Alright, there's 4 accounts to go away in this last one, so let's see. Alright, what's the final couple? 3 weeks and only less than 30 people to compete with. That's a win-win situation. There you go, Faraz. And out of those 30 traders, I would say there's a fair few people that have already blown their account. Once you enter, don't do it again. There you go. Lovely. All right, ladies and gentlemen, to make it clear for any of you guys that are new and wondering why we do the Google Forms multiple times throughout the stream, it is because what ends up happening is all the old entrants or anyone that rocks up late, or if we do a second spin, so on and so forth, means that a lot of winners are getting, a lot of the entrants were in stream earlier but are no longer in stream, if that makes sense. So ultimately that's why we do multiple different forms. I think there's 2 more names. I'll add them in, and then we are going to run this up. So, last 2 names. Someone opted in as Anonymous 8. I don't really trust that, but that's okay. So, Let's run this up, baby. 4 accounts. We're about to give away 30k. 2 5ks because SkyMez was nice enough to be honest and say he's on cooldown. And then 2 10ks. Let's do this, baby. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. The first 5k. Give me some drum rolls. Bumbleclap! Let's do it. Alright, first 5k, who's it going to? I am very excited. I'm very happy. Let's go. How can I be in this? Ladies and gentlemen. Why is Bard in the spin? I don't know. I don't know why Bard isn't... What the fuck? You know what? Batman, you get the account. Ladies and gentlemen, if Bard is in the spin, he is either watching right now or someone has opted in as Bard. I don't know which one it may be. No, he's here. Bardi Lombardi. I'm glad to have you here, my friend. We will be speaking in 5 minutes, straight after this stream. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Who's winning number 2? Number 2, the second 5k, and then 2 10ks to finish the stream strong. Boom! Big bomber clot Eden. Eden, well done. Alright, I see you here recently. Divine Eden. I respect it. Good for you. And well done to your 5k. So Eden's running away with a 5k. Eden, I wouldn't believe this is your Discord name, but that is fine. Send it in chat if you can. Now, Batman. Oh, is Batman on cooldown? Are you on cooldown, Batman? Let me know. Alright. Anyway, while Batman tells us if he's on cooldown or not, we do the last one. There's 2 more 10ks to go. Oh, Batman. I lied. Batman's on cooldown. Okay. Bye-bye, Batman. I lied. Fair enough. That fucks. Thank fuck. Okay. I'm really sorry, Kakashi. That was the most... Alright. Let me lock in. Because Kakashi just won a 10k account and I gave her no praise. Or him no praise. So well done, Kakashi, on winning a 10k. Kakashi with a 10k. Batman already has an account. So we're going to go back and do a 5k. And then we're going to do a 10k again. So, to run up one more 5k, last 10k, and then we'll end stream. So for the 5k, let's do this one more time. Who is going home with the 5k? Don't be on cooldown, because that's dead. So who's running away with this 5k? It's literally the Discord name I wasn't sure about. Anonymous8. Good for you, my friend. He filled it in twice, did he? Fuck, man. What is this? Why do I do Google Forms and stuff if people are cheating? Where? Where is the second one? Naughty, naughty, naughty. Kakashi, you have been removed from the 10k account. Unfortunately. Ladies and gentlemen, let me make this clear. I am the wheel spinner. I spin the wheels and I give them to you. If you put your name in multiple times to the spin and you are caught, you will be exiled from the spin. So, not only have I removed Kakashi from the initial 10k account, Kakashi, you will feel the wrath of the spin. Where is your name? Do not treat the other members of the community unfairly. We must all be fair in our spin. So, ladies and gentlemen, Kakashi has been banned from today's spin. So, for the first 10k, back where I was, for the first 10k, let's do this again. Scorza, the guy that literally called me Justin Gaethje. Thank you very much. Scorza with the first 10k. Good shit. And for the final one, before we spin it, let me quickly run through the account. Let me quickly run through the chat. Have I missed anything? I can't see my name. If you can't see your name, you filled it in late. I'm sorry, my friends. But if you have not done it, I give you 3 minutes or so. What did Moldy say? What did Moldy say? Who said I feel moldy? What did Moldy say? I don't know what Moldy said. Anyway, bye Moldy. Bro, Kakashi is cheating. Bro, fucked Kakashi. Take that. The chat is ruthless. The chat will put you under the bridge if it don't matter. Yeah, damn, that's tough. Alright, GG's. I can't see my name. My name is missing. Why is Kakashi? Okay. For the final 10K account. For the final account of the night, and we call it here. Is it Monado? It is not. It is Spoiler. Ladies and gentlemen, Spoiler 01426 has run away with the final account. Alright, so to finish the stream, we have over 40k in 40k in accounts have just been given out. Alright, Spoiler, Scorza, Eden, Anonymous, Krishna, and Stin Hood the Kid have just run away with NLF accounts. Alright, to also add on to the stream, to finish it off strong, Match Trader has had an update. FAQ is now available on the trading dashboard. We also have a new NLF V2 coming November 1st. So, if you are excited, if you are a part of NLF, or you are considering jumping on the train, ladies and gentlemen, let me make this clear. We have defeated all scam allegations. Anyone that complains about NLF, anyone that has bad things to say, we have squandered all of those negative thoughts and negative comments with how we continue to keep outperforming and improving every single month. We are only growing when it comes to our payouts, when it comes to the trader's satisfaction. So, ladies and gentlemen, bigger things are coming every single week. We are only getting better. Big prayers to my boy Kakashi for losing his 10K account. Hopefully I see you next week. But all in all, NLF is only getting better. I thank and appreciate every single one of you guys for coming and being a part of this journey with me. Now, Bard stream on Thursday. Big things coming. I might even get him to give away a 20K account just for the fun. But I love you and appreciate all of you. And I will see every one of you next week on stream.